guys and dolls, I'm so excited to bring you guys today's video. I'm going to be doing a massive makeup haul. Before I get started, I want to mention that the lighting in here may change a little bit, and that is because the sun is setting, so I have very limited natural light still left, and I have these new like color changing light bulbs that I'm testing out, and part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I just personally like it and it's something I'd like to do going forward. It does just have like creative lighting and kind of up my photography and videography skills. So actually the first thing that I could technically haul for you guys is these light bulbs. They're called Yang CSL. They're color changing with a little remote. There are much more advanced, much more expensive ones that you can get that have like a smartphone type thing. So that's really cool, and I might graduate to those at some point, but these are definitely a steal at about 10 bucks each. Next thing that I want to talk to you guys about, Black Moon Cosmetics. So when I made the video about the Wet n Wild metallic liquid eyeshadows and that whole mermaid collection, which I want to be very clear, I don't hate Wet n Wild. I don't know why some people got the impression that I don't like Wet n Wild. I'm wearing Wet n Wild liquid foundation and concealer right now. Like, I love Wet n Wild. I don't know how people got that impression. It's just, you know, I felt some kind of way about the fact that maybe that, you know, certain parts of that collection were maybe copied from Black Moon Cosmetics. So, and I'm not saying it for sure was. In fact, I had a lot of really great responses on the video, and a lot of mature responses saying, no, I feel like it's just a trend and there's a lot of eye glitters and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and pick up the collection from Black Moon Cosmetics so I could check this out for myself and really see what's up. And first of all, I want to say one big, huge thing that I love. A lot of companies will come up with really special edition packaging and stuff, and they'll send it to YouTubers. And I'm totally fortunate to get these things, so I'm not saying don't send them anymore. But I'm just, you know, it's one of those things where the average everyday consumer can't get those things, and I know that's frustrating for you guys, and it's one of the reasons why I don't show every single cool package that I get, because I feel at a certain point it feels like bragging and it's like icky, and I'm not really into that. But this is something that you can actually purchase. You can buy this box, which and Wet n Wild did that also. I want to mention Wet n Wild also had like a special edition box of the items that you could purchase as well. I think that more companies would see a huge surge in purchases if they could do stuff like this. So here is the box. It has a beautiful holographic moon and everything. You open it up on the inside, it says Cosmic Eye Dusts, and then you have the 5 Cosmic Eye Dusts and the boxes that they come in, which is really quite beautiful, and it's like a sparkly like little package. It's so gorgeous. I've barely taken them out. I have tested these all out. They swatch marvelously, and in terms of how they like square off against the Wet n Wild ones, let me know if you want to see a video comparing them. I'm not going to do that in this video, but I will do that if you guys are interested in seeing the comparison between the two, or maybe I'll cover it in my next favorites video. I picked up 2 other things from Black Moon Cosmetics because I wanted to test out the brand in general. So I also picked up one of their liquid to matte lipsticks in the color Sleepwalker, which is a sexy black. And I say sexy because it's so opaque and it just gives you amazing color coverage, and it smells really good. Like buttercream frosting. It smells so amazing. So I'm incredibly impressed with this. The other piece that I picked up was their Moon Topper, and I've actually wanted this for a while, and for some reason I thought it was limited edition. I don't know what my problem is sometimes. There are so many products that are coming out all the time, and it's impossible to keep track of all of it. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break, but I think maybe the first time I went to purchase this, it might have been sold out. And of course, everything these days is limited edition, so probably in my head I was like, well, it's limited edition. So one other thing too I want to talk to you guys about, like everything has like a totally different packaging, and I love that. It's so creative and unique, and it makes like the user experience just, I don't know, it gives you a more luxurious feel, and I love that it's like this cool gothic brand. I dig it. So the Moon Topper is a glitter for your lips. Now the Cosmic Eye Dust, they say on their website you can use them on the lips, and I have tried them, and yes, they work amazing. So this one is actually intended for the lips, and this one has a different scent. This one is more like a berry kind of smell, which actually isn't really totally my favorite, but it does dissipate after you've worn it on your lips for a little while. So this is not like a proper review of everything, so I'm not going to be giving like wear times and all that kind of stuff, but I have picked those up. I am in the process of testing them, and I love them so far. I'm really, really impressed. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is PIxi, and PIxi is one of my absolute favorite brands, especially for skincare. They have a lot of really great makeup too. They're cruelty-free, they're available at Target, and they're relatively inexpensive. They're not as cheap as, like, for instance, Wet n Wild, or I think they're even a little bit more expensive than Milani, but it's sort of like that, like, Sonia Kashuk price range where it's like middle. Sorry guys, just just change the lighting again, you know, testing things out, trying things out, seeing how it works. I use the Skin Glow or the Glow Tonic every single day, and I keep buying the little ones at Target because it's convenient. I just, you know, while I'm at Target, pick up another bottle. But they do offer a much larger size, which is a much better bang for your buck. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. While I was on the site, I decided to pick up a couple other things. The first is the Skin Treat Peel and Polish, because this has been all over YouTube and Instagram and everyone keeps talking about it. So this is one of those like YouTube baby buy it items. This is a physical exfoliant, which I don't use like scrubs and stuff on my face super often, but I will use them once or twice a month, or if my face just feels like it just needs some extra help. The next thing that I picked up on the PIxi site was the concealer called Pat Away Concealing Base, and you get 3.8 grams of product, which for a concealer is amazing. This is like tons and tons of product. I like this. It's too light for me to use on my face as a concealer, but I love using this underneath my brows because it just does an incredible job of giving me that lift. Because when you're super pale, most concealers are still not quite light enough to give you that lift, but then using white is a little bit too drag makeup for me I mean, like, come on, I'm wearing spider lashes right now, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a little intense. So this is great. And also, if you're much more pale than me, this is a great concealer. Get on it. It has a slightly yellow undertone, which is great for minimizing redness. So if you're very pale, this is a perfect one. This is a shade Cream. Okay guys, I'm really starting to lose daylight, so we're gonna, the creative lighting is gonna look more and more creative as we go on. I went to actually, the reason why I went to Ulta was because I was looking for like some kind of like body skin treat. I just wanted like a new great lotion or a new body wash, or maybe like a scrub or something, just to treat myself, to have fun. And I wanted to find something that had more of like an earthy kind of smell. An energizing coffee body scrub from Ulta, and oh my god, you guys, this stuff smells so good. It smells like coffee, but really specifically, it smells like Gloria jeans. If you've ever been near or been at a mall where there's a Gloria jeans, you know it. You can smell it from really far away. Ugh, it's just one of the best smells in the entire world. I could sniff this all day. And next thing that I picked up was the High Impact Curling Mascara. Longtime viewers know that this is my favorite mascara. It has a curved wand which just sort of cups all of your lashes and just deposits like a nice volumizing mascara, and it's a true tubing mascara that doesn't smudge, doesn't flake, doesn't budge. It comes off with warm water. It's the best. Ulta actually had it in stock for once. They never ever have it. I was so excited. NYX had a whole bunch of new stuff. Actually, they had some stuff that had already sold out that I was like super bummed that I couldn't get my hands on. But I found quite a few things I'm really quite jazzed about. So they had all these That's the Point eyeliners. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over YouTube. This is definitely a YouTube made me buy it item. They are black eyeliners that all have different tips for different effects. I wish that this came in a color, like the dotting one. I think that they would do really well if they came out with that product in like a bunch of different colors, and maybe a slightly smaller dot, because this dot's a little larger than what I'd like, but that's just personal preference. I'm playing around with them, but I don't have like a definitive feeling one way or the other. I can't. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the NYX 3-Dimensional Brow. This is something I am obsessed with. I can give you guys a little bit of a mini review because I've been using this every day since I got it. They also had another brow product that I picked up as well, so I'll kind of talk about these two simultaneously. The 3-Dimensional Brow is a brow pen that has a very like flat, thin felt tip where you can draw like brow hairs. Really awesome. A lot of the brow pens that I found have either like a brush tip or like a thick felt tip, and it's too hard. Not even kind of interested in that. This is in the shade Brunette. I think I'm gonna get a lighter color because this is a bit deep for me to draw a lot of them. But what I've been doing is using one of the NYX Precision Brow Pencils. This is the new one. It almost looks like a little hair stick or something, like a hair bobbin. This is a pencil that also has like a thin, flat shape to it. So it's really great for getting like a softer kind of look. You can go in really cleanly and draw like a nice straight line. This way, it's just extremely user-friendly. I got this in 2 different colors. I picked up Espresso and Taupe. The final thing that I picked up is absolutely a YouTube made me buy it thing. This is the Clarisonic Foundation Brush. and a couple of people that I trust and admire here on YouTube have picked this up, so I'm like, you know what, I am going to check this out. This is an attachment that you would put on your existing Clarisonic, so you have to already have a Clarisonic to use this. So this does not feel quite as soft as I thought it would feel. I have not tried this yet. I literally, this is the first time I've even opened up the box. I am excited to check it out though, because the people that have recommended it are people that I definitely trust, and I, you know, even if it doesn't work out for me, it's still something I want to try out. It's an interesting concept of using your Clarisonic to apply your foundation. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the creative lighting, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye.